Hey everyone, it's Tony from Mr. T's Toys, the place to review and discuss vintage and modern toys, and geek out over fandoms from today and yesterday. And today I was dusting off some of my shelves, and I came across my Soundwave, and I thought, why don't I shoot a quick video, since I'm dusting them off anyways. This Soundwave, Soundwave is a Decepticon from Transformers, and so the Decepticons were kind of like the bad guys. The Autobots were the good guys, led by Optimus Prime for most of the various comics and cartoons. I didn't have very many Transformers when I was a kid. I focused mainly on G.I. Joe. So that's kind of the main toys that I got as a kid. But I had a few. I never had Soundwave. Now, Soundwave is a communications commander, I guess, is head of communications. And so he transforms into a cassette player, which is kind of a funny thing. A giant cassette player. But the cool thing about Soundwave for me was, he had these little cassettes that would transform into little robots. This guy here is Ravage. It turns into, like, is that a dog or is that a panther? Anyways, Ravage. These versions here I have are from the Masterpiece lineup. They're all like KO versions. Came out in 2012, and when I saw this guy, I thought, this is kind of the perfect version as far as I'm concerned, as most of the Masterpiece are, and it just what it comes with, how it looks, how it transforms. I'm not going to transform into the cassette player. It pretty well looks like this. This is a reissue of the Generation 1. It came with Buzzsaw, which I believe, I'm not an expert, but we've got the red one here, and the yellow one. So the yellow one is Buzzsaw, and the red one, I believe, is Laserbeak. These are reissued as well, this cassette pack and that cassette pack. And then these little guys here. This one here is, I think these are supposed to be batteries, like they turn into batteries. So does his weapon here. They turn into batteries, but this fella here is Frenzy, and the red one is Rumble. But essentially they're the same. They're just different colors, kind of like Laserbeak and Buzzsaw. So that's Laserbeak there, and I got a Buzzsaw here. So just these, they're very similar to like the G1 reissues. But I am absolutely terrible at transforming. But I think I could probably get this fella transformed, this Buzzsaw transformed for us here. So it's a little jetpack. Now it helps that I've got one right up there that I can look at to get a little bit of reference. But I know what the Laserbeak and Buzzsaw look like. So then that comes down his feet. There you have it. Just nice little robots, a toy within a toy, which is always nice. And I think I've got, so this actually works. If you push that, it opens up, and then this is another Laserbeak in there. So I just got a couple, so keep one in. And also a nice feature here is you've got Laserbeak and Buzzsaw fit in the grooves on the shoulder. You can see some grooves there. somehow fit in here so that it can pose and they don't fall off. Got to line it up. Oh, this one's not lining up too good for me. But in theory, they're supposed to line up. Maybe that's the difference between the KO and the actual, is their ability to connect in there. Apart from that, I can't see too much of a difference in any of the videos that I've watched. But yeah, so by far my favorite version of Soundwave that I've seen and come across. Now, I did find, I don't even know what series this is, but it's relatively new, and it's just a small version that was a little bit fun. So I bought a couple of them, one to keep transformed and one to keep in robot mode. And although it doesn't have a working button, there is actually a little tape in there, non-transforming. I mean, that is just tiny, but just little accessories like that, I cannot resist. And so I had to pick them up. Just too fun not to. And yeah, I mean, there's no comparing the two, you know. But for what it is, it's a nice little toy. And technically speaking, this is kind of in scale if you had a robot like this, you know, with his ghetto blaster walking along. It's more in scale if you had another Decepticon wanting to use Soundwave in that way. The one nice thing here that I will point out is that the Masterpiece series does come with this very cool Megatron gun. So that was definitely a selling feature for me. It doesn't transform, obviously, but I mean, it has articulation. So it's pretty cool. That comes off, right? All the pieces come off. So this is why these little attention to detail like that. This is why this is my favorite Soundwave. So just fantastic piece. Fantastic piece with a bunch of little additional toys that we can play with and transform and add. Oh, this little guy, let's not neglect him. Ratbat. I believe that's Ratbat. It's his name. The bat. All right, well, that will have to do for today. I better get back to dusting the shelves off, get these guys back in their places. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you already are a subscriber, thank you so much.